Hello.
Hi. How are
Hi,
you?
Jennifer. I'm fine, and
Hi.
you?
Good. Tell me, please tell me, how do I pronounce your name so I don't mess it up?
Okay, I think I'm okay. I can hear you very well.
Oh, good. Good. Tell me how to pronounce your name so I don't mess that up for you.
Just call me Rita.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to call you Rita or your
Mm.
other
No, call me
Nigerian
Rita.
name here.
Yeah, it's hard to
Okay.
pronounce. Yeah.
It is. It is. Well, I just want to tell you, congratulations on passing your IELTS. How exciting.
Oh, I'm so
That's
excited.
amazing.
I'm so
I
excited.
bet. I bet you and your family and everything when you got the news, everybody, there was tears of happiness and your American
Yeah.
dream was coming true.
Oh, everyone was happy. Everybody was rejoicing. It's so amazing.
Good. Well, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. That's good. That's great. I'm just going to introduce myself really quick. All right, and then we'll get that out of the way, and then we'll move on. So, welcome everyone. My name is Shelly Bruns, and I am the IELTS support specialist with Connetics USA. We are the nation's leading global nurse placement company.
Oh,
Our mission is to impact and improve the lives of millions of nurses. We assess how we can add value to our clients. So we aim to take the pain and fear out of the complicated process. One of those specific elements with the placement process is to successfully complete the IELTS exam. And that is where Rita comes in. The IELTS exam, for anyone who does not already know, is an English language certification program one must pass to study, migrate, and work within the United States, as well as several other countries. So the IELTS exam is made up of 4 parts. There's listening, reading, writing, and of course the speaking. There's always the speaking. So today we have Rita, and she is originally from Nigeria. So welcome, Rita. We're so glad to have you here today.
no, thank you, Jennifer.
Yes, definitely. All of us here at Connetics and Swoosh English, all of us, we're very glad to have you. That's great.
Okay.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell me, you're from Nigeria. Tell me where you're currently living right now and all those fun details.
Okay, I am Nkiruka Eze. I'm from Nigeria, but currently I'm in the UK where I'm practicing as a registered nurse and just working towards my dream to go over to America.
Hmm. All right. So you're in the UK, is that right?
Yeah, I'm in the UK now.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm so excited for you to be moving here. And I don't know how soon you're going to be moving here, but you're going to be moving here really soon. So, how exciting. Where are you? Where's your location? Where are you moving to, Rita?
I'm going to Louisville, University of Louisville, Kentucky, precisely Jewish Hospital.
Okay. All right. Kentucky. All right. Well, that sounds great. We have a lot of nurses heading to Kentucky. So, that'll be a lot of fun for you.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's great. So I'm going to, we've got this live. We're live streaming on Facebook right now, as you probably know. And I'm just
Mhm.
going to, I am just going to let you know that everyone's here. We've got Alice telling you congratulations. So that's kind of
Okay.
exciting.
Thank you,
We
Alice.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a Tita. She's telling you congratulations. And if anyone
Mhm.
watching has any questions for Rita, please feel free to type away, and I will be checking the Facebook feed periodically. All right, during our short little time here that I have you, and we'll just move forward with that. Oh, someone else. You get a congratulations from Jane Francis.
Mhm.
So you've got a lot of people
Thank
happy for you
you.
and congratulating you. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
that's pretty exciting. Yeah, definitely. So we'll just move into the fun stuff. Do you mind telling me about your American dream? Well, not me, but everyone. Do you mind telling us about your American dream? Who inspired you to want to move to the U.S.?
Yeah, that's a dream. I've been nursing since from School of Nursing, and when I finished, and there was a ban placed on in Nigeria. I couldn't move last 3 years, so I decided to come over here to the UK. But I always had that in mind that I want to experience working in America. I want to see the technology. I want to work with different people. I also want to move ahead in my career because from my research, I know there are a lot of opportunities there and there are a lot of things I can do. So, in as much I was here, I didn't let the dream die. I kept nursing it till I got opportunity to be introduced to Connetics by one of my friend Bemazi. So, and I picked it from there. And since then, the journey has been, with the COVID, it's not all that fast, but it's steady. So I know slow and steady, we're going to win the race.
Yeah, definitely. Well, COVID has got in the way of some things, but
Mm.
I'm glad that you're achieving your American dream and you moved forward and you continued and you persevered. And I don't know, probably I'm assuming the IELTS probably was maybe a little bit of a struggle for you, and you decided
Yeah,
to just push
it
through.
was
Yeah, yeah.
ranging from the time of registration because I was meant to take this IELTS since last year, October, but all the centers were closed. So
Yeah.
I've been trying since last year, October. Because of COVID, there was no center offering it. So when they resumed again, I was able to book for this one that I did. And I
Mm,
enrolled with Swiss English and it ended up well. It was really wonderful.
hmm. Well, that's great. Yeah, that's it's I've been hearing a lot of that everywhere around the world. The centers are closed. It's really hard, and not just closed. A lot of nurses are confined to just their living area,
Yeah.
outside of work, and that would be very difficult, very hard. And I guess the sooner you can come to the U.S., the better, because things here are much more relaxed. And especially in the state that you're going, you're going to
Yeah.
appreciate that. So I'm just happy
Mhm.
for you. That's
Oh,
exciting. So
thank
yeah.
you.
Let's see. Oh, look, we've got Jay Shree. She's here. Rita. She says, "Love Rita. We are very proud of you." So that's really great too. And if anyone has questions, like I mentioned before, feel free to just type in the chat, and then I'll ask our good friend Rita here. She can answer your questions for you with passing your IELTS. So yeah, we'll just move on. Your experience with your IELTS. Previously, have you taken the IELTS, and how many times had you taken it? Have you taken it before?
Yeah, I've taken IELTS. I think this is my seventh time of experiencing IELTS. Before I moved to UK, I took IELTS 4 times, and each time I'm not able to achieve my grade because UK
Mhm.
needed a certain grade. So in 2019, when I migrated, I took like 3 times consecutively. I couldn't make it, but luckily for me, UK reduced their band and I was able to go in with my writing of 6.5. So I must say IELTS is a very big task for everyone, not even nurses alone. But I was shocked how I was able to achieve this grade because honestly, I've never had this type of grade since my 7 times of taking IELTS. And I'm
Wow.
so grateful because I knew that Swiss English had a lot to play in this my wonderful score, especially my speaking. I was shocked when I saw the result.
Well, that is amazing. And I don't have your scores pulled up right now, but do you mind telling all of us what your scores are?
I have 7.5 in listening, 7
Mm.
in reading, 6.5 in writing, and 8 in speaking.
Okay, yes, 8. All right, that's right. Well, that is something. That is wonderful. Yeah,
Mhm.
that is definitely great. So had you taken the IELTS exam, I guess 6 times, and on your 7th try with swoosh, then you were able to pass?
Yeah, no, I've passed earlier before I was able to migrate to UK, but this my present score because that the one I used to come over to UK got expired last year.
Mm,
That's why I was asked to take another one now.
okay.
But in all I have had, I've not had this kind of scores. I'm really
Mm,
impressed with what I had. Yeah.
that's amazing. You know that, Rita, that's just pretty amazing. That is really good to
Mhm.
hear. Um, Yeah, definitely. I mean, every single day I speak to nurses about how hard the IELTS is, or they're scared, or whatever the case is to take it, and some of them, all the scores are different, but your score's great. So that's really great that you pushed hard, you worked hard, and your English sounds great. So
Oh,
that's
thank
yeah,
you.
that's good. So can you tell us, and really the viewers, not me, everyone, can you tell us how many hours a week, etc., would you say that you had to put towards studying to pass?
Uh, although I did not really do more, but the little time paid a lot because of the nature of my job. I do work from morning till evening, late evening. So I was lucky to join the online classes like about 3 times before my exam because each day I can't join in the morning because I'm at work. I can't join in the evening because I'm at work. But there
Yeah.
was these 3 occasions that I think I was free during Friday. So I was able to join and I really enjoyed it. And I think it helped me a lot with my speaking because Alex always posed a question to me. And a day to my exam, I also joined. So he made his corrections, which I really appreciated. And he helped me a lot in my speaking. Then I used to go back to what they have done during the day at night when I come back from work. I must say it's not easy for me because sometimes I'll be sleepy, I'll be tired, but because I know I
Mhm.
have a task ahead. So I kept on pushing and I wasn't able to finish all the model. I think I stopped in model 6, but I really gained a lot because all the things they taught there, if someone can calm down and go through it, I think there's
Mhm.
nothing that will be a surprise on the exam day because the tips are so helpful and the way they answer the questions and everything. So I didn't regret enrolling in Switch English because I was a bit reluctant when I was asked to enroll because I have to pay half of the money. But I just decided, let me do this because I didn't want to do
Mhm.
it twice. And I really enjoyed it. And I think it was not a waste. So I urge every nurse on this journey to enroll, if not for anything, for your speaking. Even if you can't be on class every day, you can always send email to all the teachers and they are eager to reply. So it is a very good thing for Connetics to think about this enrollment. And I think they are seeing results because when you go to the group, congratulations everywhere. It really helped
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's really great to hear. I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. And tell me, did you take advantage of having a speaking buddy?
Yeah, I had a
Okay.
speaking buddy. I can't remember her name, but
Oh,
we, yeah, I think someone you matched me with someone, and we really tried. And
oh, good.
she was able to correct me, and I was also able to correct her, and I was happy. But I
Oh,
can't
good.
remember the name anymore.
Yeah, it's I can't tell you either off the top of my head. I try to match so many people up, but I'm glad that maybe it worked out for you, and I hope that you were able to have, a few sessions together. You said that
Yeah.
you mentioned that Swoosh had helped you with your English being so
Mhm.
great and your score being so high. So I just wanted to double check that you had taken advantage of having a speaking buddy. So, tell us really quickly too about the dashboard. Did you take advantage of? Did that help you out a lot? Where all the tools were for you.
Yeah, I really took my study serious because I normally go to the dashboard every day, and I
Mm.
think I stopped at module 6. I did like 70% of the course, although I didn't finish it before my exam. But I believe by the end of that time that I was well equipped. That was why I was confident to go in for the exam.
Oh, good. Yeah, good. So you would encourage other nurses to go to the
To
dashboard
go through it,
for
yeah.
all everything. Oh, good. Yeah,
Mhm.
because that's where you'll find like your live speaking sessions and all of the schedules for your sessions like that. And that
Yeah.
that comes in handy. And then obviously we post all that in the WhatsApp group. But I'm glad that you were able to use the dashboard as well. Well, that's great. Let's see who is. Let's see. Can I read? um, how many hours? We have a good question. How many hours did you spend each day for your studies? We've got a question from a viewer. Can you tell us that?
Yeah, I spend average of 2 hours every day
Hmm,
after
two
work. Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
Okay, that seems fair. I know you mentioned that you worked a lot and you had to squeeze in, adjust your
I
schedule.
have to do it. Yeah. So
Yeah,
every day
definitely.
2 hours, then it was good for me.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Okay, well,
I
that's good.
must also advise people should know their capability. Some people are fast learners, while some people are
Mhm.
slow learners. You mustn't say this is the minimum time you're gonna spend. If you have more time, please do more
Yeah,
than me. Yeah.
yeah, I'm definitely one of those people. It takes me several many times and to get it. But once I get
Mhm.
it, then it's
Yeah.
good. So everybody has a different. Yeah, everybody learns different, don't they?
Everybody is different. Yeah.
Yeah. We have a viewer also asking, was your exam, was it computer based or was it paper based?
No, it was paper based because I'm not all that confident to do computer based because I don't type fast. So I didn't go
Yeah,
for computer based. Yeah, I went for paper based.
yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Everyone feels different. Either they're comfortable with the computer based or paper. So I that would be tough either way because
Yeah,
it's yeah.
it's all about knowing what works for you. I don't do things because some people are doing it. I know what works for me. So I advise everyone to know what works for them. If you're not good in typing, you're not gonna make it in computer base. So because there's limited time. So I didn't bother going into computer base because I know I'm not good with the keyboards.
Well, that's a really good suggestion too, because a lot of people may not think about that. If you're not
Yeah.
a fast typer or you're maybe all that proficient at typing or whatever the case may be on the computer, that's really something to think about because you
Yes.
do have to type in, this, that, and the other. So that's really something to think about.
Yeah.
That's a good point. You bring up a great point, Rita. Um, so we'll move on to the next and let's see. So you went into some details, which is really awesome, which is really great. It seems like your speaking score, you did really well with that, an 8.0, which is great. So, um, and can you go into some specific pointers for each of the subjects for the reading, writing, listening, and speaking? What tips would you give to everyone?
Yeah, the most important tips that I want everyone to pick from this interview is that you need to practice. You need to go back to scoreboard. You need to do some work every day, no matter how little it is. If you're doing reading, make sure you go back to the questions. You can get questions anyway. Answer questions like how I did it. If today in the class, in the dashboard, if they treat about yes or no questions, I always go back outside to look for questions that is yes or no refresh my memory of what I've learned. That's how I did it. So, in as much as you want to finish the module, make sure you are doing questions, because the more you do it, the more you get used to the ideas. Then, about writing, if you don't write, you can't get it, because in the dashboard there is a lot of room for you to write and post to the examiners or the teachers. Make sure that even if it's once or twice a week, you pick a topic, because they give a lot of topic in the dashboard. Pick one or two. Don't say, oh, I can do it. You can never tell what you can do except you put it down in the book and post it to them, then for them to correct you. So no matter how busy you are, make sure you are writing every day, even let's say once or twice in a week for someone to look at. Because the more you write and the more you get used to it. Then as per speaking, you need to listen to news. You need to practice every moment, because at home, I was using my children. Everyone become an examiner for me. I told them, you need to help me do this. So when I'm talking to them, I take note of how I'm speaking. So I was practicing. Don't keep it till the exam day. Make sure every moment you use it to practice. Then listening, even when I'm going on the road, I have my earphone. I listen to IELTS questions so that I get used to different tones and different English speakers, because it helped me a lot. So my advice today is that don't leave any stone unturned. Read, do the modules, but also answer questions each day. That will help anyone that is on this journey to achieve their goal.
That's great. Well, yeah, practice. You said practice, practice, and you
Yeah.
practice with your other friend there. So that
Mhm.
definitely makes it. That helps your situation. Sometimes the nurses don't really have an opportunity to be able to speak English with other people, and that would be really hard. And if you're not working, maybe in a English speaking hospital, and then you go home and no one speaks English, that would be very, very difficult then to go in and pass your IELTS and with a high speaking score like yourself. So um, let me see. We've got some more. We've got some more. Okay, we've got some more questions for you, Rita. Everyone's interested in how did you get that 8.0? Um, let's see. Were the reading challenges during? Did you have any challenges with the reading during your exam?
Mm, I wouldn't say I have challenges, although some questions were so strange. So I remembered my paraphrase, because in the switch lesson, we were told about watching out for question and answer in paraphrase. You don't watch out to see the exact thing in the question or the passage. So whenever I get to any question that is so difficult, I think about the paraphrase. What else can I call this? And it really helped me a lot. And also, you have to be fast, because sometimes people know the answer but they never get opportune to get to that passage. So always look at your time. Make sure you don't spend more than 20 minutes in each passage. You can leave some haphazard. Make sure you finish the whole thing. You can always come back. But the mistake some people make, which I also did in the past, is sticking in one passage, maybe 30, 40 minutes. I'm still in one, trying to find the answer. I didn't do it. Anything I look for and I didn't get it, I just go past it, continue with the other one. So when I finish, I still have like 15 minutes left. So I have to go back again to those ones I didn't answer, or those ones I wasn't sure of the answer. And it really helped me a lot. I had 15 minutes after the exam to go back and check on my work. So if you're time conscious, you'll be able to finish each passage within 20 minutes, let's say, because some people are not fast readers. I was able to time myself, because that's what I've been doing during my practice. That's why I said practice, practice, practice. So when you have enough time, you'll be able to. answer more questions that can make you to pass. But if you are not able to finish the questions, it will be very hard for the person to get a pass.
Yeah. Well, you used your time wisely, so that's really
Yeah.
good. And you had, yeah, and you kind of timed yourself. It sounds like getting through the process, and you were able to still have 15 minutes to go back through your work. So that's really great. That's good advice. I like that. Um, Lisa, we've got Lisa here. She says she's very proud of you, Rita.
Oh, thank
And we have
you.
another question for you. Um, how long did you prepare? Oh, how long did you prepare for the exam? Maybe total. You can go over that really quick. Do you mind?
Yeah, I think I enrolled in Switch English in June.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that was short.
I
So it
enrolled in
took
June because it was difficult for me to get a date here in
you.
UK. All the places around me were doing computer based. I have to travel like 5 hours from Manchester, where I am, to go and take this exam in another place where they offered me paper based. So I
Mm.
think I had a total of 5 weeks to prepare for this exam.
Oh, wow. That's a 5 hour drive there and back, huh?
Yeah.
Oof. Well, you did it. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It was worth it.
Thank
That's
you.
great. Well, that's good. And then you said 2 hours a day. So it was since June and 2 hours a day. And that's how you
Mhm.
managed your great scores. So that's really great. Was there, would you say there was maybe a easier um, part of the exam for you?
Eh, I don't know, but I think I'm always happy with listening.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the part of the exam that I enjoy most, listening and speaking. Even while back home when I was doing it, I never had problem with them. My major problem used to be writing and reading. So,
Mm.
yeah, I can't say it's easy because what is easy for one person might not be easy for another person, but I always enjoy listening. I've never had anything less than 7 for these 7 times I've taken it in listening. So I see listening to be easiest for me.
Well, that's good to know. Everyone always has a different answer. Sometimes it's
Mm.
the speaking, and sometimes it's the listening, sometimes it's the reading. So that's really great advice and tips that you've given everyone. Let me see. Do we have anyone else with us today? We have a lot of people watching, which is really great. Let's see. Any more questions? If you have any more questions for Rita, go ahead and type it in the comments section and I'll ask her. And we don't want to take up too much more of your time. We really appreciate all the help and tips that you've given all of us. And what's the big part that you would like all the nurses to take away from seeing your interview today? What would you like them to take home with them?
Yeah, I want them to practice more. Practice, because practice makes perfect. And also be conscious of your time in exam because many people I've interacted with, especially in writing and reading, they always complain of not being able to finish. And as
Mm.
long as you didn't finish the whole questions, you're not gonna make a good mark. So I advise everyone be conscious of your time in reading. Make sure you don't give yourself 15 minutes on each passage. And during writing, like what was for me, I normally do my part two first before doing part one because I know it carries more mark. It might not work for every other person, but when you're writing, make sure you don't spend more than required in each section because you need to touch all the area is one of the marking criteria. So that's what I want them to take home today. Time management is the key factor here.
Oh, that is really great. Great tips. That is wonderful. Oh, we have a couple more questions for you. You're popular today, Rita. um, what is the biggest challenge for you, and how did you overcome it, Rita?
The biggest what?
Oh, I'm sorry. The biggest challenge. What was the biggest challenge for you, and how did you overcome it?
It's time. Time was my biggest challenge because each day I struggle to go into my switch lesson because normally come home tired, but because I know that I need to do this. So even if when I'm feeling asleep, I used to go and wash my face, stand up. Sometimes I carry my laptop standing up in the staircase because I didn't want to fall asleep. So time was my biggest challenge because I must say working in UK is very stressful. At the end of the day, you don't even know what to do to yourself, but because I know there's something I'm looking forward to, I didn't give up. So I
Mhm.
tried every day to put in 2 hours, no matter how difficult it is for me. So that was my biggest challenge.
Time. Yep. And you just pushed and you pushed and you got through, and you definitely had to manage your time differently, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we've got one more. Oh, okay. Jay Shree says, Rita, I appreciate your time to give all your valuable feedback. Wasn't that nice? I think everyone really appreciates all the feedback and all your positive points and tips on how to pass and achieve your dreams by passing the IELTS exam. And the next step for you now is down the road really soon moving to America. So I bet that's pretty exciting for you, huh? What's the first thing that you want to do when you get here? What's the first thing?
The- I can't really tell, but I think the first thing I'm going to do is to reward myself. I'm going to go
Ah, yes.
into car company to take the latest car in town.
You're gonna do what? Say that again. You're gonna do what?
I'm going to go to a car company and
Ah,
get the latest car in vogue in that
yes.
month I'm getting to Louisville. I think I need to reward myself.
Yes.
I've had a lot.
Reward
That's the
yourself.
first thing I'm
Yes.
gonna
I
do.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Go get yourself a BMW or some Mercedes or
Yeah.
something fun.
Yeah.
Not that big.
Anyone that is manufactured that year, I'm not gonna care about how much it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah, because I've worked hard for this, so I need to reward
Yes, you
myself.
did. That is
Yeah.
true. That's true. And take that car and drive to the Cheesecake Factory and buy everything off the menu. You got to go to the Cheesecake Factory in your brand new
Yeah.
car, and
I'm
then go
gonna
to
go
Coach
to
when you're
I'm
done.
gonna go to
Yeah.
KFC because that's the home of KFC, and I will go there with anyone with me, and we celebrate.
Oh, I'll go there. I'll go there with you. We'll go to the Cheesecake Factory, and then we'll go to the mall, and we'll go pick you up a Coach bag. You're gonna have a
Yeah,
lot of fun, girl. Celebrate when you get here. That's what you have to do. You have
yeah,
to. You did. You worked very hard for all of this to come true. And I don't know what month you're going to be here, and that'll be fun too. You know, because we always got something to celebrate here. So, you know. Well, I just want to tell you that again, congratulations on your success
Oh,
of
thank
passing
you.
and all of that. Yeah, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to meet with me. I hope it wasn't too serious or too hard, too bad for you. Everyone really appreciates everyone appreciates you being here. They say you deserve it, Rita, and nice reward. Reward
Thank
yourself, and
you.
that's true. Reward yourself big and treat yourself and go all out. Because you only do this once.
Yeah,
But thank you. I really appreciate you
thank
and
you.
Connetics appreciate you doing this, and definitely Swish English, and definitely stay in the WhatsApp group a little bit longer for any questions, or if you can help other nurses along the way. They'll probably possibly have some questions for you, maybe in there too. And I just want to let you know that thank you for answering all these questions and tips. I think you did great. And sorry about the extra questions, but we had some extra questions and everyone just wants to know how do they pass like you did. So I think you're going to be able to help so many other nurses. So
No
thank
worries.
you.
I'm always here because when we win together, we win good. So I'm always open to any question. They can post it in the group and tag me. I will always answer if anyone need any help or any answer or anything from me. So
That's
they should
great.
feel free. Yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. And everyone really appreciates your time and just this, the one-on-one and the answers and seeing your success and your smiles. And I can't wait to see what car you get. Are you going to tell us?
What?
When you get
Oh,
your car. We want to know what car you're getting.
I'm gonna post my arrival in the group and everyone will see me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's great.
Mm.
Yeah, that's exciting. Car shopping is, especially a brand new car. You need
Yeah.
all the bells and whistles, girl. Yeah.
Okay.
I want you to have a good day, good rest of the day, okay? And I will
Jennifer.
see you
Thank
later,
you.
okay?
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.